Hello, everybody, and welcome to this little mini edition of Forever Wild. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to be studying and learning about the South Carolina Aquarium in Charleston, South Carolina. For those of you that are familiar with South Carolina Aquarium, I want you to take a look at a couple of features. It's really a neat place to go and see creatures in the outdoors, kind of indoors. Okay, so this is some objects that you will see in the aquarium. I want to take you to their homepage and show you how this is laid out right quick. We'll go to South Carolina Aquarium and we'll go there. Okay, so South Carolina Aquarium and go here, click on here. And now we're going to go to right here. All right, so this is Our World Without, Save the Heart and Soul of the South Carolina Aquarium. It's talking about getting donations to this place and making sure that you still support this aquarium in the time of COVID. So what we're going to do here is we have different tabs at the top: planning your visits, calendar, experience it. They have everything from haunted trails to staying connected, critter calls, exhibits, our animals, plan your event. It's really cool. So we're going to go check some of their exhibits out. Everybody's really interested in see what they have. I like the South Carolina Aquarium because it's laid out like the geology of South Carolina. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of jump to another page really quickly. We're going to show you the geology of South Carolina really quickly and show you what South Carolina looks like. South Carolina looks like this on a map. You have the uplands here, and you have the lowlands. It's called the low country down here. And in the middle, you have the midlands of South Carolina. In the uplands, you're going to have Blue Ridge Mountains. You have the Blue Ridge Escarpment. Down here, you have a lot of isolated volcanic formations here. Down here, you have clay formations, sand hills, coastal plain areas full of ancient marshes, and then you have the coastal zone. So each one of these levels will be experienced by their exhibits at the South Carolina Aquarium. So we're going to go to the South Carolina Aquarium here, and we're going to look at their different activities they have. I'm going to back out of here. Go touch here, and we're going to go into our exhibits. So here are our exhibits. All right, as you come down the exhibits, you're going to see experience the South Carolina area. Now, in the mountain forest, that would be in the upland area in the mountain region of South Carolina. You see bald eagles. There's all kinds of things. They have a waterfall display, a rocky Atlantic gorge there. They call that Rocky Appalachian Gorge. That's what they have a model of in there. And you can see river otters, and you can see all kinds of different animals, like just different beautiful species that live in the mountains, like trout. And the Piedmont, you're going to see, which is French foothills, it says, you're going to see bass and crappie and brim, things that you're familiar throughout South Carolina in the freshwater environment. You also see some different dioramic displays that also show some of the native fauna and flora there. The trading post is a way, you got to have that, you got to have a way to have different items that people can consume as well. So we're going to check out the next geologic region is the coastal plain of South Carolina. That's where we live in South Carolina. You're going to see a lot of Carolina Bay Formation systems. You're going to see a lot of Blackwater River systems, and you're going to see a lot of marsh systems and coastal region systems there. This is the Kids Coast. This is touching and feeling exhibits that they have offline right now because of COVID. Now we have a Saltmarsh Aviary. This actually teaches you about the birds and the plants and fish and animals in their touch tanks. So it's a very interesting place to see. You can see diamondback terrapins, burrfish, and more, it says. As we go down, you go to the touch tank. You get to feel lots of textures. They don't do that right now because of COVID, but usually you can touch those. It's very important to get in contact with that, with nature. And here's the coast. The coastline species can go everything from right on the edge of the coast all the way out to offshore to reef species such as the Goliath grouper, which is pictured right here. The open ocean is the deepest part of South Carolina. That's all the way out to the coastal plain that goes off the Atlantic shelf, they call it. So if you look right here, it's a huge ocean tank. It's probably the biggest tank in the aquarium. And you'll be able to see green sea turtles. You'll be able to see all kinds of open water fish here. You're going to be able to see sharks. You're going to see triggerfish, red drum. You've got all these different species that move around in the open ocean, pelagic species. So there's sea turtle recovery centers. There's Carolina Seas. There's all kinds of things. These here are little snapper that you'll see in there. Really pretty little reef tank. And then you have the shallows. That's the touch tanks that we can't do right now, but we will be able to get back to. So they have different special events and special exhibits too, like all aquariums do, monsters and mega micro. Anyway, just enjoy the South Carolina Aquarium. Bye-bye.